As some of you may know, there has been recent drama surrounding another indie comics creator that goes by the name RealTheFlash 567. In this video, I'll be going over the history of RTF and why he isn't as bad as people make him out to be. RTF has generally gained a bad rep when it comes to the community for a variety of reasons, which may include sending hate comments to other creators, overvaluing his own characters, or causing beef with people on the platform. At one point, his channel had been mass reported for these actions, but he then later returned on September 27th of 2025. RTF is most known for his character S-Boy, or Spectacular Boy, who is a superhero who most claim to be overpowered or glazed, often being put up to other characters in fights or being compared with other creators. Now keep in mind, this is a kid who's probably around 13 or 14, but people still get mad when they hear that S-Boy beats their hero. First off, S-Boy is RTF's creation. He can scale him as high as he wants. He's a kid. It doesn't matter if it's glaze. If he can't accept that, it's fine. But that doesn't mean to bully the kid and tell him that his character loses to everybody. Bullying shouldn't be counteracted with bullying. And if how you respond to losing is that he's glazing or that his character is bad, then you aren't any better than RTF. The best solution is to ignore the post and move on. That doesn't mean make an entire video about it. If you know it isn't true, it shouldn't concern you. Another big part of the RTF drama were images floating around a RealTheFlash account that joined a Discord server and began spamming racist slurs and hate speech, causing discourse throughout the server. Now, while we aren't 100% sure who the account really was, there were many alt accounts made by the same person popping up in the server on the same day. So evidence points to it likely being one of these alts and the person was just impersonating. Now, this leads us to another creator named Shade Sketches, who made a video addressing the situation nearly a month after the whole situation blew over. This basically falsely accused RTF of saying racial slurs with no actual evidence. He later made a statement saying he was wrong about the whole thing after RTF reacted to the video and said "F you" to Shade Sketches. Shay got very offended by this and claimed that a man of God would never say that to him. Okay, so you make a video falsely accusing a literal child of hate speech, which could basically ruin his life and future. And when he responds with a very reasonable reaction, everyone turns on him and just dusts off the fact that he has been falsely accused. It seems like people are so focused on trying to make RTF the bad guy in the situation, but in reality, cussing someone out for trying to ruin their life is a justified action. And reminding him that he's a man of God isn't making the situation any better. I think you'd be pretty mad too if someone made an account with your face and started saying racial slurs and later being called out for it. In conclusion, this community is just a big pile of fragile snowflakes. Instead of focusing on making comics or stories, people instead want to engage in a kid's hate comments instead of just ignoring them like a normal person. People like to nitpick and flip the script to make RTF seem bad. Yes, RTF says some pretty harsh things from time to time and makes very weird statements, especially about people's moms. I get that, but instead of taking these comments to heart or bullying him, just ignore all of it and stop whining about it. Oh, and keep in mind, Ruin Big Bro is 19 years old. Imagine a literal adult taking offense to immature comments from a 12 to 14-year-old. He's literally just a bratty kid on YouTube doing his own thing, and people treat him like some wanted criminal to never be interacted with or defended. You are the reason he keeps going, because you keep giving him a reaction, and it's pathetic. If he bothers you too much, then stop giving him attention and stop tagging him in hateful posts and leave him alone.